So, where do I begin? Sorry for no video last week. That seems like a good beginning. There were shiny objects and I got distracted. So, yay, Skybox is back. I, for one, am happy. So, I did finish the ship that I had started in the last episode, and this is what I came up with. It's not quite the eagle that I was envisioning, but as I built this, this is just what came out of me placing blocks and saying, okay, this looks good and that looks good. I'm not 100% sure about these really thick struts, but really thin struts would look kind of weird. Let's see here. And I struggled with the design back here. I'm gonna fall off. Struggle with the design back here of the main thrusters, and I had a large thruster back here initially, and it just, first off, it was way powerful than it needed to be, and it just didn't look right. So in there I have a large reactor. Let's see, yeah, you can see it. Am I running? No, I'm not running. Okay. Thought I was running. I have these set up for the landing gear, and everything works really good. I had rendered in, built, what have you, a piston part, or not piston part, a rotor part, and then I removed the one that was on here and reoriented one so that that line that you see is facing the correct direction. Now that means that one of these two is 180 degrees off from the other, and I wanted to wait until I was recording. Whew, I'm old. Wanted to wait till I was recording to see how well this works out. So first off, what I want to do is I want to take this ship over to that, lock onto it, and see just how unstable it is with just one side. Well, first just make sure I can lock onto it without any issues. And then I don't know. I think I should probably build a hydrogen oxygen module so I can drain the tanks on the Challenger and grind it down and continue grinding it down. And for the one person that I think they were requesting this to be posted to the workshop, I haven't forgotten. I'm trying to figure out a good way for me to post both the ship and the sets, the two sets of, what do we want to call those? I don't know what I want to call them. I don't want to call them modules. Kits? I don't know. But the welders and the grinders together with it so that if you paste it into a world, you'll have both. And I want to probably put a projector on it so that you could either have a projector projecting these and just get the ship itself, and then project these, build these, they'll be all happy with everything, and then you could plop those down and then change the projection to have the one with the grinders. Maybe that's the way to do it. I'm not 100% sure. So let's see here. Let's see how this works out.
No fuel.
Oh, come on. Okay, so let's see here. My down camera. Now, I'm thinking that my best bet is to do that. Okay, so I was thinking I should probably focus on that block right there and make that my primary target for lining up. And it looks like I'm pretty well lined up. I'll twitch here and twitch there. Ooh. Okay. So, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to be all fancy with the lights here. And I'm going to bring it down. Down gently. Then I have, this is why I have these other cameras, so I can see it as I bring it down. Okay. We're looking from the, this is looking from the thrusters forward, the rear thrusters forward. This is looking from the cockpit back, and then this one is looking down. And the camera is, if you look right here at this view, you can see the camera at the top of the screen. And so, it is time. I think it's 5. No, 6. Oh, well, that was good. All right. Do I have? Okay, I gotta increase my rotor here. Pistons. Carrier, nope. Steve. Pistons. Gear. Unlock. Pistons. I want that they're at their minimum distance. Okay. So now, I'm going to hop out to get an idea. So really, there's only about one block that I would have to extend those main gear to get that off the ground. Cool. So that's what I will do. So now, I will go into my, not the G menu, go into the control panel, and I will find the pistons for the carrier. Maximum distance, let's say 0.5. See what happens. Wrong ones. Did I go to the wrong ones? That is weird because the carrier, huh? Interesting. So I'm going to do that. Scroll down and figure out carrier. Okay. So then why did... Okay, it has not... Those aren't selected. Why is it selecting those? Unless... Oh, you know what? Am I seeing things? Let me try that again. They have to be on first. Okay, so they did extend down a little bit, and it wasn't enough. I thought there was a little bit of an issue. All right, maximum distance we'll go with 1. There we go. I just saw it lift up. All right, so now it is 100% being carried by the carrier, which we will name. The name is carrier, but the designation will be the standard transport vehicle, Steve. That'll be the nickname. So there we go. I like these rotating beacons, although I wish I could maybe adjust the rotation speed. But other than that, that's cool. Okay, so now is the flight test. Will it lean to one side because of those tools over there, or what? So, gear are unlocked, dampers are on, up we go. It is leaning. It is leaning a little bit. But it was leaning in the opposite direction. So let's just go for a quick jaunt around here. And now, I must get into the cockpit so I can see what the orientation is. That's what I was afraid of right there. Okay, so with this package on here, I should, oh geez, I should increase the rotors, not rotors, the gyros to, let's say, 75%. Yeah, it was getting a little unstable. It didn't want to rotate, and I think I probably put them to 1. All right. Okay, so it's definitely unbalanced. So I think I will put this over here. Ooh, I didn't think about this, did I? Now that I have a load in place, I can't line anything up with a camera. I don't think. Stern, rotor, cockpit, forward, bow. I'm gonna actually have to do it from the outside. Alright, we'll have to add a camera to it. Oh, and there's a problem too. I didn't take into account. That is the thrusters on the pods. The pods there on where the thruster groups are. Yeah, they're hitting the cradle. Okay, I'm definitely off. Oh, geez. I got parts breaking. Parts are breaking. Alright. Just want to put it, I'm going to make it kind of centered here. Make it look nice when I drop this broken piece on the freaking ground. Alright, so, disable that stuff. I need to retract the pistons. Yeah, oops. Oops. That's okay, I'll fix that. That's just something pretty. Take a look, do the same thing over here. Not so much, but that maybe. Pull out the old thing here and see. Yeah, we got a little bit going on there. How about this stuff? No, that stuff was good. So it was just that bracing there, which is fine. I'll fix that. That's nothing. Okay. All right. So it does roll. Of course, we have quite a bit of mass on the off-center there, so that's expected. I will go ahead and disconnect, leaving this here because I think this would be a good spot for this. Actually, let me raise this up because cradle up pistons. I'm gonna bring those pistons up another. Yeah, no, we'll go with the full distance. And then, as I've learned in years before, in seasons before, sometimes the pistons will, sometimes the pistons won't extend or retract with the gear lock, so that's why I left them unlocked. All right, so there we go. And the reason why I raised that up is so that when I do bring in the construction ship, I won't have to worry about these railings that I put here getting in the way of the ship to connect or disconnect from that stuff. And I'll probably set up some buttons along here to do that kind of work. All right, so I think it's time for me to disconnect, which I believe, let me turn on the thrusters here. I believe it was 5. Yes. Right. So that was that's pretty good. I think that was good. It was just a little bit, had a little bit of an issue. That's alright though. A little bit of an issue is acceptable. That was the first time that I connected up to that cradle, so it's just a little sluggish, which is the way I kind of like my ships. I'm not a combat fighter, so I don't mind a little sluggishness with the ships. I think I'm not straight up and down here. I mean, it'll correct itself when I land. Alright, I say that is probably a good test flight. Didn't crash. The only damage happened is because of the thruster orientation, well, where the thrusters were in comparison to other things. So now, I think that I should probably build the next container of sorts to allow me to drain the hydrogen from the Challenger and then bring that bounty over here and siphon it into these tanks. I'm going to need to add, is that a car? Yeah, it's a car container. Woo! Forgot about the low gravity. Car, come on, there we go. Car container, get the control panel here and the rotor. which I have named the grapple. So payload grapple. I am going to add a small head because it is a small grid. Yeah, okay. Here we go. So let me see here. Do I remember how to do this? Is it control? There we go. Control right mouse button adds that to the build planner. Let me go ahead and run over here. Try and jump just right in time, but don't. And then I should be able to. All components are successfully withdrawn. Oh yes. Another thing that I was tinkering with during my little short hiatus is that I've prepared some structure here to put another set of these, to duplicate this array to increase the amount of solar energy that I collect, possibly, hopefully doing a more successful job of recharging the batteries. All right. Now, thing is thing is that this does not need to be in any way, shape, or form connected to the ship. It can be completely disconnected from it. However, I wouldn't mind having having access to it. So I don't know. We'll see how things go, I guess. I want this. Oh, this does both oxygen and hydrogen. Okay. Then I'm going to want probably large conveyors, small conveyors for looks. And I'm just trying to get an idea of how I want to lay this out. Because these guys, they are gonna definitely be, it's gonna be located like that. And then I'm gonna cap off the end with oxygen tanks. So, okay, I'm gonna need some interior plates. Now I'll just grab indiscriminately some interior plates. Get 100 of those, I get 100 of those, get 100 of those. 100. I don't think there's anything really. Yeah, we'll go with that. Now there is something I want to do. First off, we're going to change the color of this. And, ooh, I like that. Oh, I know what I'll do. just grab the same color I have there. So, what I'm thinking about, is that centered? Yes. Is that I want to have, because it's not going to be exactly perfect to the height of whatever, I want to have a connection that will think maybe okay like that. That I will hook up to a connector That's okay. Okay. We're okay with that the way it is. Oops, wrong way. Oh, jeez. All these buttons. Wish that the engineer would move around a little bit slower. Where's the piston top? Where's the piston top? Alright, you know what? You're going to get in my way, and you're not going to let me complete some things. Okay, I'm going to go get the appropriate... Oh. There I did. I didn't do the right thing here. Let's see. Control... conveyor junction. Okay. Well, let's see how that works. So now my build planner. Okay. And it should only grab what I need, I guess. So now we come here, middle mouse button. Cannot withdraw one motor. Okay, so I must be full. One more motor. Alright, let me go get that. Okay. And so now these pistons, I'm gonna start naming these things right off the bat. So this is going to be how did I name the other one? To run over here.
Energy low.
STV3. Okay, so after dealing with a little bit of a recording issue and seeing that I had not really given a unique name to the carrier over there, the cradle. Okay. Put that on there. Put this on there. And, you know what, before I really do anything with those, let me go ahead and control panel. Landing gear unlock, pistons, reverse, turn them on. Landing gear lock, okay. So now the pistons. I'm gonna go STV dash. We'll call it the hydro. No, STVH dash H. That'll be what it'll call. Hydro slash oxygen. Let's go with that. And I don't care if it's left or right, front or back. Do that. I'm going to go like this. Then I'm going to do a little of this. This is going to be a SESS, pistons, connector. Boom, boom. Oh, and I wanted to extend them a little bit. I am standing in something. And I was squatting too. Alright, so now I want to see these. I want to extend it down. Minimum distance is going to be, let's say 0.125. I'm going to reverse that. And then I'm going to bring it back up. See where that sets. Okay, it seems to be happy. And then, let's throw in a connector. I'm sure it's looking right at me, or it's a part of... Nope, it's not a part of that. Or the other... Is it part of the conveyor pack? Oh, no! No, it's not. It is the collector. The way the collector is, that's what it is. Now we do that. I turn, rotate like that. Boom! Hey! I forgot that part. Yep. I have to do the. I have to combine the two. Okay. I forgot that part. And will they allow me to build on the side of them? No, they won't. No, they won't. Because I want to have just elbows, the elbows going into the connector, or yeah, the connector. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this so that I can have just the elbows connecting them? Because it's not going to allow me to put that block there. I can't attach it to there either. I could look it up to there, but I can't put it on there. Damn it. Alright, well, with that in place, let's just go ahead and see about what the rest of this is going to look like. Am I going to be able to put anything there? Nope. Alright, so if I can't put anything more there, then what I want to do is I want to space these guys out some. And is that going to have conveyor sorter, curved conveyor frame? Yes. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so now... Oh, that's not gonna fit. It's a 5x5. Well, that kind of screws with me a little bit. Damn. So that's gonna kind of play havoc with that. Now I could put them... What point were they? It's just one block off, too. Uh-oh. Let me just drop everything in here. Fine. Then I'm going to have to do this. Oh, wait, I would have to have two. I have to have two spaces there to take into account the size of the tanks. Let me put in the first two tanks. That right? Yes, I got that right. Okay. Okay. I could just have them connected side by side. But really, I want them to be connected like this. I want a little space for style, because style is very important.